Good morning, folks. Welcome to a Queensland weather app. Today, the 27th of November 2022. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. This morning we can see lots of rainfall off the coast of North Queensland. We had some nice shower activity through the Townsville district, pushing down to the Burdekin this morning. And some nice storms around the Gulf of Carpentaria. Lots of decaying convective activity across the northern interior. Lots of light patchy rain, lots of cloud across southern and central inland Queensland. We're also already starting to see fairly early in the day convective development, so a little bit of cloud development from the surface down here through CQ. We're already starting to see early in the day some isolated thunderstorms developing just inland of the coastline in far north Queensland. So that's going to set us up for a pretty big afternoon of storms. Thunderstorm development this afternoon inland of the northeast Queensland coastline, particularly up in the Cape region, also through the northern Cape region, some nice storms up that way. Big storms out here in northwest Queensland, potential for severe activity developing through that region. Central west Queensland also seeing some convective development, plus southwest Queensland with some slightly higher base convective development, so not as much rainfall potentially in here as there are, say, in the North Queensland storms. As we go through the afternoon, you'll notice southeast Queensland gets a couple of little storms as well, little rogue little cells that develop just on a sea breeze boundary just here around southeast Queensland. Other than that, we're pretty much looking at another widespread storm development day. Through the evening hours, those bits that missed out on storms during the day start to get more chance of getting them in the late afternoon through the evening, and those storms at night time start to push towards the coastline. Overnight tonight, early tomorrow, we'll see some more shower and storm development close to the coastline. It's all happening all over the place at the moment. And then tomorrow morning, we'll see some convective activity across northern inland Queensland as well. So there's a lot going on here across the northern parts of the state, less going on across the south of the state, but we are starting to see some of that moisture filtering southwards, and we'll continue to see that happening across southern and central Queensland through the week. And to the point that we'll probably start to see a low pressure system forming near the central Queensland coastline. All right, between now and tomorrow morning, expecting to see some very heavy rainfall from thunderstorm activity in northern inland Queensland, particularly just north of the Flinders Highway. Potential for heavy rainfall from showers and thunderstorms in the very far southern inland Burdekin region down into the central highlands and coalfields. Notice here some convective development around southeast Queensland, as I've mentioned, and up through the Cape. So lots of widespread showers and thunderstorms. Now listen, these are showers and thunderstorms. They're not general widespread rainfall. So it is important to understand that there are hit and miss processes here. So just because your mate down the road got 200 mils from a couple of storms doesn't mean you're going to get 200 mils from a couple of storms. It might mean you get 2 mils from the same storms because you get the edge of them. So just be aware, very high degree of variability. In fact, you can see that on this map. You can see big rainfall here, big rainfall just there, less than 5 millimetres in here. So just be aware, there will be plenty of rain, and just because you don't get it in your backyard doesn't mean your mate didn't. In terms of severe thunderstorms, we can see that the severe weather threat index is slightly higher than most other places around northwest Queensland, and through these rogue storms out here in southwest Queensland. Could be some damaging wind gusts associated with these, very heavy rainfall and damaging wind gusts associated with these ones up here in northwest Queensland. It's going to be a big week of weather across the eastern parts of the state. If you'd like all the nitty-gritty details about it, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au. Support our work by checking out all the membership levels available. Talk to you tomorrow.